So, also gonna mention, you can use the final armors to get levels really quickly if you don't feel confident enough to do this. That's also another hint from me. If you feel like you need to have massively high levels, or if you want to level up your familiars. This is how your castle should look if you want for everything there is to get. I think this is the most I've ever gotten, being fully honest. So there it is. If you wanna go ahead with a Crusader, go right ahead, you cheap bastard. But here we go. This is it.
All hail the son of our master, stronger than the mightiest hunter.
So you are the one called Shaft?
I am he.
You made Belmont Lord of the Castle. Why?
Because we tire of these hunters and their holy power. If they would but turn on one another.
Then the strongest one among them would eliminate the rest. Belmont.
Yes. So I converted him, brought him here to lure the rest, to force them all to fight and die.
But you never planned for me, and now you failed.
Ha! Your human soul as frail as his was. You'll take his place. I'll tear that soul apart.
And this is Shaft. This fight is pretty easy. This is where the barrel circle, or where the red circle could be useful. They seem to be fire based. Regardless, he's pretty easy.
No!
Case in point.
Beloved darkness awaits you. Dwell there for all eternity.
Ha! I die victorious. Count Dracula rises even now. Let him purge the world in flames.
Yep. We are taking on Dracula.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
Not nearly long enough. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
Do you still side with humanity? Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
You think I would forget such a... No. But neither do I seek revenge against them.
Enough of your nonsense! Away with your humanity! Stand with me as Prince of all the world!
You will never touch this world again. In Mother's name, I swear it.
Tremble before my true form!
This is a true Dracula form. This fight is actually pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. The sprite doesn't exactly touch you if you're the arms, though they do. This is case in point. And watch it, when he summons Malphus, he's gonna splash. And this one, he's gonna fire a projectile on you, you can use your mist form to keep it away. He's immune to the mist form, by the way. If you have it to do damage on him. Yeah, now his heads are coming out. Well, the heads of his crown, whatever. He's gonna use the delta attack, but also, blah. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage, as you didn't notice. He's able to hurt you severely. But if you took on Galamoth, you should be able to beat this guy regardless. He's nowhere near as hard as Galamoth is. And, yeah. Dracula doesn't just talk like this. He is the series' base. He's basically the series' take on the devil. In other words, he is the Dark Prince in here. And so, he is as dangerous as he claims he is. And I am taking a lot of unnecessary chip damage. He also summons Slugger, as you see. What's your soul steal? Yeah, it's practical, it kills you relatively quickly. He can't hurt you unless you get cornered like I am. Damn it! I need to heal. I'll use an elixir real quick. Don't be afraid to use elixirs.
Go back to the
never mind.
abyss. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How could I have lost?
You lost your heart, your soul. You'll never win without them.
How poetic. So, I tragically sacrificed all I held dear in a search for power, did I?
Did you not?
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot. She also said that she would love you for eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
And that was Symphony of the Night. Dracula is done. The castle is destroyed for the next century. And yes, both castles go. Both the inverted and the real castle. Something that I never understood is how the inverted castle isn't in this tune. It would be that it was crafted by Shaft himself as a replica of this one. And so it's not truly Castlevania, but a copy of it. Castlevania is the name of the castle. But yeah, I should have gotten the best ending here. There is really only one change that I will mention.
So you made it.
Alucard, you're all right.
So you had to fight your own father? It's my fault. If I hadn't been so weak, we wouldn't be here.
Not so. I had my own reasons to face him.
Still, it couldn't have been easy.
It wasn't. But remember, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph
is for good men to do nothing.
Please.
So what now, Alucard?
The blood in my veins is cursed. It's best for the world if I disappear, now and forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Please live by the principles of this
Alucard.
game.
Well, are you going after him or not?
I'm sorry. I have to follow him. I can't just...
It's all right. Hurry up and catch him. If anyone can save him, you can.
Thank you, Richter, for everything.
Thank you, Maria.
The only real change is that Maria stays behind as Alucard goes away, and that's it. That was the game. Do please, humanity, live by the words Alucard and Lisa spoke. Please. And you fucking idiots that believe that you will just do what you do, everything, or that you are absolutely right because you are of this generation. Shut up and understand that your inaction has consequences. All it takes for bad people is for the good to do nothing, and if you're supposedly good, you will do something. In any case, this is a fantastic game. I can't stress enough that you should play this game. Assistant Director Koji Igarashi. Fantastic work. The games after it are incredible. I prefer this game over all that followed it, but I also still stay with Castlevania 4 just because, well, it doesn't have the bullshit of the previous games, and the game in Rondo of Blood, it has great controls, and overall, it's a fantastic game, and it's based on your skill, not so much on how much you can level up, which is basically the issue of this game. This game only is too easy because you're playing Alucard, I'm convinced. Otherwise, it would be about as challenging as both the games before and after it. Because, yeah, even the one where you have a son of Belmont and Belnades, the guy is an omnipotent, and the fights aren't exactly easy. Not even the game where you're closer to Castlevania itself is exactly easy, despite the power you possess. That's something that I enjoy about this series. It usually manages to be very hard. Regardless, I know this is a game that I did enjoy. I enjoy this kind of game. I played Metroid a lot. Super Metroid is one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time. And it just follows that I would enjoy this kind of game. This change to the Castlevania formula, to me, is welcome. I'd rather have the skill-based style of Castlevania 4, but this is also great. Look at that Akira Yamaoka work here. You likely haven't heard of him. He's basically part of the team behind the first Silent Hill games. Horror masterpieces. If you can play them, go for it. They are fantastic as well. They are creepy. But this is a game that basically gave new life to the series. It brought the series back into the map after the Rondo of Blood thing. And the Dracula X fiasco even more so. This is the game, if you want to play Castlevania first, this is the game I recommend. It's easy enough that it won't bother newcomers, and also challenging enough that it won't insult their intelligence. It's a game that you can just pick up and play, and it's really fun. Screw you, Konami, you suck. But this is also a game I really enjoyed playing since the first time I did, and it's really, really, really good. Go for it. Play it by all means. Enjoy this game, because I know I did, and I know I will if I ever come back to it. So, just as sort of work, and because I want to show this. Yeah, the images change at random. Yeah, they're called the floating catacombs here. But yeah, Black Marble Gallery, that's the last place I saved in that game. Yeah, there is a save. Yeah, I even have a lower level here. I did not clear as much in this playthrough. Regardless, yeah, as you can see, if you type Richter or Maria, you can play as them as well. And it's a bit more of a skill game if you want to deal with it that way. But you have to have beaten the game first, like this. No idea what determines the map. I really can't be bothered to look it up. But, whatever. This is the best I've done. This is how I enjoy playing this game. I can't stress enough, this game is fantastic. It's easily one of the best games ever made. It's solid, gameplay is great, controls are great. The sub-weapons are really good. They all have sort of uses save for the Grand Cross. The weapons are great. The equipment overall is great. Really, play this. Whatever, I've bothered you long enough, so this has been Ezra-san. Really, really, really thank you for watching, and I will see you, I don't know what I'll be doing next, but hey, that's a cool mystery, isn't it? Later, guys.